So, the notion of presence, which we've said lies at the heart of our SOS curriculum, ethical presence. I'm thinking it was nearly 10 years ago now that you and I first published.
Time flies.
Yeah, on the process of presence.
Yeah.
And I think it was something that fascinated us. And remembering we did a deep inquiry, really thinking when we are feeling at our most present, how would we describe that process? And we came up with a definition that I still love, which is that we would be energetically available and fluidly responsive. So in a way that we would be dancing a little bit with the situation, with other people who were present there, but also very, very alert and internally aware of what our embodied sense is and what's being evoked by those field conditions.
I find it fascinating. I mean, thinking back on how we came to this definition, that interestingly enough, we didn't really start with what it is for me to be present, but actually, how did it feel to be with someone that for us had presence?
Yes.
And so really noticing how much of a relational process it is. And I think the availability of others, the availability of others to us, and their responsiveness is really what defined the responsiveness to us, and their responsiveness to the situation was key, wasn't it?
It was, and the differentiation that we made then between presence and charisma.
Yes.
And that charisma really, I think we'd all worked with very charismatic leaders who, in any situation, in a way, projected themselves into the situation and, in a way, upon the situation. So in terms of use of power, there's quite an explicit use of power over, maybe. Whereas I think we were much more interested in this process of resonating with the situation in a responsive, available way.
Absolutely. And the fact that, in a way, for us, presence doesn't just arise from nothing. Actually, it's really deeply anchored in a set of values and a specific culture, and it needs to sort of be co-emergent, if you like, with that value, with those values and culture.
Yes. Well, and I guess in our framework, co-emergence itself is a value. It's saying that I am deeply interested, respectful in my attitudes towards other people, other forms of life in that situation, and really interested in hearing the experience and protecting the experience of others as well as myself, and that being our relational values base.
Absolutely. And as you talk, I'm thinking, how useful it is just generally in probably most contexts, but particularly in an organizational context, as a facilitator or a consultant, how your own presence actually invites the presence of others.
Absolutely. Yes. Creates a space.
It does.
Creates a space where other people can unfold their experience. And I guess be with you in a way that brings all of themselves, their best, their fullest potential to that moment.